sorry, I'm eating ice cream.
That
Very
was
good.
massive.
Very good.
Yep. That's how we would be if we were doing aerobics just quietly. You'd have
Stop now.
3 different taps.
We're going to
for the
start
big-
our own Zumba class.
Yeah.
Hello!
Hello.
Hi.
It's the longest intro of all time.
Welcome back to nonsense.
Welcome
It took
back.
a minute. It legitimately took a minute.
Yes, very good.
That was stupid.
That is round 9 of the NRL in the books, and my word was that so much better. Good
Yeah,
grief.
that was good.
That was so much better than the week before, dude.
Mm.
Oh, finally some good football. Like, I don't care if some of the games were like ending in decently blowout score lines. There was some good football being
It
played.
wasn't bad. Wasn't bad.
I like
One of the
it.
games in particular, which we'll get to.
We'll get
Yeah.
to that one. That was so good. The first game that happened, however, was not an NRL game. It was State of Origin, which,
At McDonald
Yeah.
Jones Stadium.
look, it was sloppy. Yes. Was it objectively bad quality? Yes. Was it more entertaining than most of the NRL this year?
Also, yes.
Also, yes.
Yeah.
I had a joy. It was amazing
But
watching.
just
this game.
enjoy footy. You can see they're enjoying their
It was
football.
so good.
I suppose the women care about the game more than
And they
men
don't-
do.
Such a
They
good game.
don't just delve into the, the narkiness that the men do.
No, they
So-
just run at each other.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I loved this game.
Look,
Uh,
and Queensland were in it
They were
until the last,
well. They were at a disadvantage off literally the first run.
Yeah,
to be fair.
Mackenzie.
I lost Mackenzie Wheel in the first tackle.
Yeah, and you could feel the fatigue, especially in the last 10 minutes. They just didn't really have anything to go with.
Because she
the
actually
Blues.
brings high energy. when
Yeah,
she plays.
exactly.
So, and they lost because they only lost the one. They didn't get to inject another player, so they were running on the one less.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
even at the back end of the game, Keely Joseph went off hurt as well. So it was like, so they did lose 2 to HIA, so Destiny Brill came on. But like, I would have preferred that not in the final,
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Because it was close up until the last 2 or 3. In fact, that scoreline actually does New South Wales a little bit of
Bro, did they kneel? Why were they throwing the ball around like that on the last tackle of the game?
I know,
Why?
because they were already winning.
They
and
won.
They'd already won, so they do it anyway.
Julia Robinson got so close to picking up that pass. If they'd ended up losing because of that, oh man.
Yeah,
But-
she's not slow either, so
But alas, New South Wales come out on top
Yeah.
in
Well done.
the first Women's State of Origin game, 11-6. What a weird score
Good
line.
score, I know.
But
Is it
yes.
scoring, are we?
I don't know. Possibly.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But I was so impressed with Queensland's enthusiasm in the first half. They were definitely playing with a lot more energy than the Blues were.
Yeah.
It was very, very impressive. I thought that Phoenix Rain Hipai on that right wing was stellar.
she was excellent. Where
5'8".
who did she play for?
I think she's a Titan, if I remember
Okay.
correctly.
That was the 5'8".
Shanta Kiriratu.
Yeah, she had a good game as
She
well.
was really good. Her kicking game was
Oh,
excellent.
it was...
She had a big kick.
She's a
didn't
big
she?
boot.
Wow.
Good, very, very good. I was very impressed with the aforementioned Keely Joseph. I thought she was very, very strong in the middle of the field. And to her credit, Otessa Poulet, the woman who came on for Mackenzie Wheel, did pretty well, I
Scored
thought.
the only try, which is nice.
Yeah, but like 100 meters, 4
Yeah.
tackle breaks, pretty good stuff.
Yeah,
from
that's
her.
not bad.
I do think they missed the leadership of Ali Brigginshaw.
Yeah.
Because, like, I love Lauren Brown. I think she's an excellent player. They need more time for her to develop as a leader in this team. And
Who would you put, do you think?
I don't think there's anybody else you can put in, but it just needs time more than anything. And I think you could tell that in the set in, like, the last 3 minutes, where Queensland were down on the Blues line and didn't try for a field goal at all.
Where they should have.
Look,
yeah.
maybe that's a function of them knowing they wouldn't be able to take Golden Point against the Blues. They would have lost anyway, but it still feels like that was
Yeah,
a
they were trying to
big
win it
misstep.
in normal time, yeah.
Yeah. I thought Tamika Upton was very dangerous with the ball, as she always is.
Mm-hmm.
She was very, very good. There's just a lot of good here for Queensland. There's not much bad I can talk about, apart from maybe Emma Manselman. I thought she was a little bit underwhelming, which is kind of sad, because I like her.
Yeah, she's actually a good player.
Yeah. And obviously Mackenzie Wheel getting
That
gone
was kind of
immediately.
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One run for 1 meter, and it was post contact somehow. How does that happen?
That wasn't... It
Got
says
stopped
It
and then stood
It
over.
says 0 post contact meters.
Oh no, that's kick return.
That's
meters.
kick return meters.
Never mind. Who only meters for kick return meters?
Well, yeah, because she got bodied in that tackle.
Jeez. Yeah, not great there. Just I thought I was very very proud of how Queensland fought in this game.
I was expecting New South Wales to win a bit more comfortably than that. To be fair,
So
the first game is normally that's how it goes. Right, but Queensland, I thought, maybe Queensland are a chance, and they were a chance right up to the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So
I was on the Blues side, they definitely were more polished towards the end of the game, despite just
their
Southwell
leadership
nearly
stays
throwing
the same, right? Penatani, Gray.
Well, she was in the second row. I thought she made a decent fist of playing on the edge. I thought she was quite good.
And look, they've got the biggest, just about the biggest player in
every time
rugby
Ellie
league.
Johnston touched the ball towards the end of the game, you
sirens
could tell.
were sounding, you know.
She is a cheat code. She's so fun to watch. It's
so hard to stop.
Incredible.
She has emotion.
I want to give a big shout out to Abby Church.
Yep.
I thought she had a couple of important try-saving tackles, especially one on Keely Joseph fairly late in the match. Huge defensive effort from her. I thought she was excellent. You know, your usuals like the Isabel Kellys and these sorts of people, they were all great. Jamie Fressard moving to the middle from the wing and immediately forcing an error was pretty neat. So lots of good stuff here for the Blues as well. It was a good game all around, I thought.
Oh look, it was. Don't lose any heart, Queenslanders, because they played really well, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they got tired because of like the injuries and all those sorts of things. It takes it out of you.
Yeah, they needed to hold. I think 6-0 almost needed to be the final score for Queensland to win this game, and as soon as Johnston scored, it was kind of curtains in my opinion, because the Queensland just didn't have the energy to mount a comeback at all.
All they had to really do was just hold at that point. But
but
they got tired. Like,
stopping Ellie Johnston is hard, very very hard.
Especially at the line.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, if they don't have Amber Hall, she'd be the only one who could do it.
But congrats to the Blues. Well fought win.
Yep.
And hold your heads high, Maroons. You did well.
Yeah, you're not far. You just have to hopefully
not
not get injuries, and you'll be okay.
Yeah, well, maybe they'll be better for playing a second game in the space of 6 months as opposed to just one. That's such a stupid scheduling thing.
It's really bad.
This is just dumb. And the players were complaining about it as well, and a lot of the post-match stuff. They're like, this is our first game in 6 months, and a lot of them were saying it's like the fastest game they've ever played in, and it felt like it.
Yeah.
So I feel bad for them in a sense. They should be doing it in the middle of the year. I think it has to be.
Yeah.
I don't know how they'd work around having that happen plus having the grand final on the same day as the
it would get
men's
very
one. It'd get very tricky.
You just have to start a couple of weeks earlier. I mean, you can
I don't think it'd be that hard. You just have them as standalone weeks.
Yeah.
I think there's not enough teams to warrant having the season go alongside it. I think you just have a standalone period of a month where it's just state of origin, then you go back into it. Like sort of the All-Star break in baseball would probably be a fairly good comparison of how they should do it for that one.
They're fun.
Yeah, they're great. What else was fun was watching the Cowboys win again. I still don't think they're good, but you can enjoy the winning 6 of 7 memes. So, yeah. You people make me sick. But yeah, I don't know. They should have been behind by a lot more in this game. The amount of times they dropped the ball in the first 15 minutes
they weren't good.
against any other team, they would have been down by multiple scores. It happened against Manly. Like, that's the exact same thing that happened against Manly, except the Bulldogs
quite
can't
as
score
horrendous
points.
because I think completing at 39% or whatever is way worse than like 60.
And they were better because their right side defense has seemingly sorted some shit out. That was really, really good.
Yeah.
I was very, very impressed.
I actually agree there.
Brayden Burns' positioning has improved lights out in the past couple of weeks. Love to see that.
He's a good meter eater too, isn't he?
Isn't he just so strong?
Yeah.
And again, proving he's just Kyle Feld 2.0 by just running from dummy half and scoring.
Just a little mini dummy and then,
They are the same! I cannot believe how they just do the same things every week. It's great.
Yep.
He was good. We could talk about Jason Taumalolo forever. He is the best.
He's the best
He's
forward.
just the best.
He's probably the best forward in the NRL era, at least.
He has to be close, right?
About the only one who walks into that conversation is Glenn Lazarus, probably. Maybe Shane Webke.
I don't think there's been a more revolutionary forward in rugby league.
No, I mean he was a lock. He was a lock for so many years, and the best lock in the competition.
Well, yeah, he shifted the paradigm back to a lock being a third forward as opposed to like a second
ball
hooker sort of
player,
situation, which it's gone back to now. But he's making a damn good fist of
prop. Yeah,
he's so good. Over 200 meters again
in
just
50
phenomenal.
minutes. You know, it's just crazy.
He's great. I
Most
love him.
forwards can't do 280.
Yeah,
so-
exactly. He was awesome. McKaylee.
Tom McKaylee, how good is he going?
He might be the best bench forward in football.
Oh, easy.
It's him or like a Nat Butcher would be the two.
Yeah.
He's killing it.
That was pretty good.
He is so good because he's now versatile.
Yes.
He can be front or second row, and
Although most of the time it's been Ruben Cotter that's pushed out to the second row, and he's been playing lock.
yeah,
But, speaking of Ruben Cotter, back-to-back really good weeks
Yeah.
from him.
yeah, no,
Coming into the Origin period, he always does this. Hopefully he can just keep it up
keep it up. Yeah.
post-Origin.
Would be nice.
Would be lovely. Like other people, like Tom Dearden, also doing this. He's put together a good couple of weeks.
Yeah,
The first quietish week from Halen Lukey, but that's because they didn't need to go his way a whole lot.
no, he still scored a try
He
at
did-
the end when the Bulldogs
No, he
were
didn't
throwing it
score.
around.
He didn't score a try.
That was, I think. No, that was the Cronulla game. Sorry, I
Yeah.
went back to the Cronulla game. My apologies.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, he was quieter, and then I got injured again on the same shoulder that he
I
did
know.
already.
I know I shit talk him a lot, but I do legitimately want him to be good. Like, I don't want him to be terrible forever. I'd love him to put together a healthy 6 months just to see what he still has.
Getting injured doesn't help,
It is-
obviously,
it is,
but
it is a little bit.
apparently
frustrating.
it could be 4 weeks.
Yeah, they said a month seems to be the
Mm.
prognosis, which, worst case scenario avoided, which is always a good sign.
Yeah, it's
So-
it's probably just
Hopefully,
he's just aggravated by the sounds of it. It's probably going to come good.
But
But yeah, no. This was a close game
possibly,
for 60 minutes.
yeah, possibly the least surprising good Reed Marnie game of all time.
He was actually very,
He was
very,
very
good.
good.
57 tackles and only missed 3.
Yeah, but he was always going to do this. There's always a lot of emotion when he plays against former teams. So I'm not particularly
He
surprised.
set up 2 tries, which is always pretty neat.
No,
One of them
no.
was goofy as.
He's
Yeah,
gonna have
well.
2 good games in a row because we're playing Para this week.
Oh, he also played for them.
No, but I feel like the split between him and Power was a lot more amicable
Yeah.
than the Dogs one was.
No, the Parrot one's just going to be a flogging because Parrot are just, busted behind.
He
at the
leaves
moment.
places and they become terrible.
Yeah.
He's like Chuck Norris. If Chuck Norris was still alive, obviously.
But yeah, speaking of the Bulldogs being terrible, holy crap, they're in a bad way right
They
now.
are bad.
I think Adam O'Brien has successfully killed the team. Because
Why would you get
The guy who
The-
finished last.
the coach of the wooden spoon side who couldn't score points
So
to be your attacking coach?
logic doesn't exist within the Bulldogs camp.
ridiculous. No, it's because they're using AI for everything.
All right, yeah,
That's
Phil
why
Gould.
they're all idiots. They're all so stupid. Like, how ineffective Jacob Preston has become is proof of exactly that. Because the same thing happened with Kai Pearce-Paul, and then he got away from Adam O'Brien, and he's become amazing. And before this year, Jacob Preston was amazing, and now he's just meh.
Can we get
He
Jacob
was
Preston?
good against the Penrith Panthers, and that's about it.
Well, yeah, everyone was good. How did that game happen?
I have
Penrith
no
was really
idea.
bad.
They've lost like 5 of their last 6 or something, and their one win was against the Panthers.
Yeah, no. And it was a good win,
What
too.
in the world?
Yeah. Anyway, they're not going good.
They are not going well at all.
No.
A few people I thought were pretty good. I thought Leo Thompson had his best game as a Bulldog so far. He was excellent, 160 metres. Very, very strong.
Just some errors that led to tries, but we won't worry about that.
The end of the game for him was pretty crappy.
It was a good tackle by Reed to knock it out, to be
Yeah,
fair.
that's good.
Yeah.
Cecilia Tupanua continues doing Tupanua things.
Yeah,
He's
he's
good.
pretty scary.
Not surprising there. Just that the problem that's become of this team is that their offense is bad. And it has been for a couple of seasons, to
Yeah.
be fair. But their
The
defense could
defense
make up
has got
for it.
them through, yeah. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Their defense has regressed a lot.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of problems.
There were some pretty soft tries
Mm.
in this game.
Yeah,
to be
just
fair. So,
really, really poor.
yeah.
I don't know what the solution is for.
I mean, when Drinkwater can crash play over the line, you know you've got problems in your defence.
Scott Drinkle scored 2 tries, and I'm just like, it's a normal game for him. We don't need to talk about it. Like,
yeah. One of them was a crash play, though. I mean, what the heck?
Cowboys crash play with everyone but their forwards.
Yes.
Chad
That's
Townsend.
because they're not ready for it.
They did it with Chad Townsend when he was here. So
Dearden does a crash play every now and then as well.
He's Tom Dearden, and he's just the best at everything.
Just great. Look, Galvin is trying his damnedest. I'll give him that. But man, do they need a halfback in there? You can't be rolling with. They're rolling with a fullback and 3 5/8s in their spine, essentially. Could that be the problem? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I need to ask Chad.
The only thing I thought Braithen Astor, I'm not a big fan of Braithen Astor, but he mentioned this on they've got like a couple of 5/8s and like 14 locks or something.
Well, that was I remember when everyone, like when they were doing the rebuild, everyone was like, why do they keep signing lock forwards? They need some big forwards. And then they became really good and everyone shut up. Winning solves everything, right?
Yeah.
And now they're not.
No.
So, but yeah.
The game's moved.
Well, yeah, let's look at the locks they have. It's Jamin Salmon and Kurt Mann and Josh Curran and Lipboy Hopboy, Jake Turpin, like even Alico Cassimi Jones. Alico Lassimi Jones, sorry. He was alright. He's pretty fun to watch. I like him. But yeah,
it was a big game for one player, particularly equaling the Cowboys'
Jason
most cap of JT.
Awesome.
Another
JT squared.
Yeah. And this week he beats it. So
JT ties JT and JT.
I'm putting the house on him scoring a try this
I
week.
do hope so.
Please.
I'd love
he hasn't scored for a while.
He hasn't scored once in 2022.
How much would a multi of him and Tom McKaylee to score tries this week pay?
About $45.
We'll have a look at that.
$4,500.
But yeah, just the Cowboys are the least talked about team that's lost once in 2 months.
And I'm pretty sure they're happy about that.
I'd be happy. I'm perfectly fine.
It's called flying under the radar.
Well, being the tied third highest for wins in any given year, so like a third of the way through is never a bad thing.
I'm pretty sure the May and Gronk show talked about how the Cowboys were going to be the surprise pack into this year.
Don't know why.
And they've kind of
been correct at the moment.
It's just that they're winning in such
stupid,
unconvincing fashion, and when they lose really bad.
Like it's close for like 60 minutes, and they just decide to score 5
let's
tries.
have a look at their 3 losses.
The Tigers.
The Tigers were bad. The Knights wasn't that terrible.
It was the Knights that the Cowboys lost Drinkwater halfway through that game.
And
he came back and was not him.
No.
McKaylee also got hurt.
Yeah.
Newcastle lost Fletcher Sharp and Dylan Brown was the week after. Did Ponga get hurt?
Was that in Las Vegas?
I don't
I don't know.
But they definitely lost Fletcher Sharp in that game, which didn't help.
So that game was a bit harder to call. Yes,
and
the Tigers were
beat
sad.
The pants off them.
Manly, I think the Cowboys beat themselves really. I mean,
55% completion.
You don't win games if you're completing under 60.
I guess the counterpoint is look at the teams they've beaten. It's Melbourne, the Dragons, the Bulldogs. Not necessarily the best. The Titans, like not necessarily the highest quality competition. Yeah, well, the Sharks are weird. I don't know what
they just absolutely pumped the Tigers. So
Titans. I know it was the Tigers.
Yeah,
right?
You're an idiot.
I'm stupid. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know what to make of the Cowboys. I legitimately don't know.
They've done that big circle of
parity thing.
Yeah. And everybody has beaten everybody now. So if you look at it like that.
Well, no, that hasn't happened yet because the Dragons haven't won a game. So that can't be possible.
Oh, yeah.
They're historically terrible.
They are very, very bad.
The bye beat them this week. That was hilarious. But yeah, go Cowboys.
Yeah,
I think.
Why not? I mean, get on the bandwagon. They're going all right.
On the bandwagon. It's just they're
going all right.
I'm still not sold on them being a good team.
Okay.
I think they're average.
What would sell you? The average, but they're 6th. So
if they beat the Roosters in 2 weeks' time, then I'll say they're a good team. I don't think that will happen, and I don't think you think that will happen.
I think it will be a tough sell, yes.
If they can if they can win like games like this against bad teams convincingly in this fashion, I get infinitely more confident because I'm thinking like they scraped by the Titans, they scraped by Melbourne. The only real one that they were really convincing in was the Dragons up until this point. So I am hesitant to call them good. I just think they're in a decent stretch at the moment. We'll see how they go over the Origin period.
Well, that's always tough. And
yeah.
They could lose 4 or 5
They
players.
could lose a lot of people.
If the Cowboys beat the Eels by more than like 15, would you actually call them decent?
Well, no, because the Eels are not even a football team right now. They are a triage unit.
They are in
They
trouble.
just signed Harrison Edwards. You
They
know how
did.
desperate you have to be to sign Harrison Edwards?
Anyway.
He can't even play against us, too. It's just
Yeah. What, if anything, it might be good news for Caden Lars because if we lose forwards over Origin, he'll get some minutes.
He will.
And they won't give them to Harrison Edwards.
No, because he won't be there.
Can Tom McKaylee play Origin?
Tom McKaylee could play fullback. It'd be hilarious.
That'd be fun.
I think
the
Tom
world's
McKaylee is eligible.
I think he
for
is
Origin.
eligible. So I,
biggest fullback.
you know what? It's possible.
You
because
could go worse.
Queensland's middle forward stocks are not great.
You could go worse than having him on your side because he plays hard.
Especially because
every
there's rumours coming out that Tino might not make the cut,
Well,
which is crazy.
same
So-
with Munster, obviously, because his team's not going
Yeah,
great.
so I guess we'll see how that all shakes out.
Yeah.
Origin's going to be so weird.
Origin's
Well-
going to be like the Cowboys v Penrith, and that's just going to be it. Every other Queenslander
And maybe
is
some
bad.
Roosters.
New
thrown in
South
there.
Wales are
Yeah.
going to win.
And some Roosters playing against each other, I suppose.
Well, there will be,
It's gonna
yeah.
great. What wasn't great is Melbourne. I'm putting a line through them.
Yeah,
I
me
think
too.
I'm out on them now. There's no chance of them turning this around. Although, they have never been behind when Lasati is on the field. Because he went off, Joe Chan came on, and they immediately conceded 3 tries. So, there might be something to
Joe
that.
Chan is bad.
Joe Chan's horrible.
They got rid of the other really bad player. Why can't they get rid of them? They
Moses
probably don't
Leo.
have too many.
Who would you put in the
Yeah,
second
I
row?
know, no
It's
one.
just nobody. But yeah, Melbourne lose again. 7 straight. The worst losing streak in club history. My word.
It's still a fair way from the actual biggest
And
losing
yet
streak
I
of 13.
How I still have to
13,
deal
16.
with Suafar Longo pulling one good play out of his ass every week, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's the best fullback ever." No, he's not.
He also set up a try.
He is objectively bad.
He also set up one of the tries, didn't he?
He
was
hasn't been credited with a try
okay.
assist, so I don't
Must
care.
have been close.
So no,
Line break one. Yeah. Well, that try was good though. I mean, he scored it from his own 20.
it's a terrible piece of defense from Hammer, that's for sure. I mean, yikes.
Yeah. He caught him up pretty comfortably, but he just the big step inside, and that was it. See you later.
He is very.
To be
nimble.
fair, he's got a good step on him.
He is very nimble. I'll
Yeah.
give him that.
He's just one of these small, nippy, fast, but good on their feet players, right?
Yeah,
But
like what the?
they've
It's
got
not.
nothing.
It's more of the same from Melbourne. They just can't hold on to the ball.
They had what, 1 forward? 2 forwards go over 100.
No, 3. Uto, King, and Lasati all went over 100.
101.
It was good though. I thought Josh King had a pretty good game. 56 tackles is always good.
Yeah, well, when you don't have the ball, you
I
make
suppose
less-
just like Aaron Grant made 54, so
Yeah.
Or just like farming tackles.
no surprises there. I do think losing Wishart almost immediately didn't help.
I think if he stays on the game, they may not win, but it's closer.
Look, Trent Tololau is a good footballer, but like,
Yeah,
no,
he's not Wishart.
exactly.
He's now out for a little while because somebody landed on his ankles over the line.
So many people underperforming in this team. Like Will Warbrick's having a
He
shocker.
is bad at the
He's
moment.
bad. I felt bad for Hugo Peel. They just kept going at him the entire night.
Yeah.
No one really missing Xavier Coates this much.
I think they're missing Zach Lomax. I think they threw so many eggs in the get Zach Lomax basket that they didn't have a plan B.
I think they're missing Katoa.
I think they are as well.
They're missing Eli Katoa. They should sue Tonga.
So Tonga
Almost
almost.
could, I reckon.
I don't know if Tonga could pay that though.
Of course they could.
What's their
They're a
GDP?
kingdom.
Their GDP is like $5.
I'm sure that's okay.
What do Tonga export
Besides
besides?
seashells, I don't know.
Exactly. There's nothing.
They export muscle, that's it.
Yeah, well, it's just they export footballers.
Footballers, yeah,
Yeah.
good footballers too.
I reckon their cut of all the Tongan players' contracts would be like 50% or something like that. Because there's no reason Tamalolo should still be playing unless he's poor because Tonga keeps stealing from him.
You're a doofus. I'm pretty sure he's not poor. Anyway,
We're a third world country.
But
Anyway.
no, yeah,
no, it's not.
it's just more of the same for Melbourne.
That's
They're just
cool.
not good.
No, they're playing
It's
pretty
like
average.
Big.
What are they completion? Although it's the same
It's the
completion
same,
as the Dolphins,
But
to be
the
fair.
Dolphins can attack well. Like 8 line breaks for the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Just they're losing the ruck so badly.
And this is it. They're a team with who are down. Like, not just ability-wise, they're just down.
Mm-hmm.
And they're finding it very hard to get out of this
exactly.
hole that they're in. Losing becomes a habit.
I wanted to change my tip to Melbourne because I thought they would get up to Craig. And
I tipped Melbourne initially because I thought, well, if they are going to try and turn this around, this was the week to do it because the Dolphins were also struggling, and they couldn't.
Yeah,
that's it.
And look, all prayers and stuff out to Craig and his family and stuff, because it's not a nice thing. Anything to do with your brain going wrong is not great. So. Look, we hope it's not anything that's amazingly terrible and that he can still finish his contract at the Storm.
I honestly think, what else can Craig Bellamy do?
Yeah,
in football,
done pretty well everything.
He's done essentially everything. I think he needs to step away and focus on his health more than anything.
Probably, but that can be a positive and a negative, right? If you step away and all you've known is football for a long time, what do you fill that with?
Are you comparing football to prison? Because that's the exact same thing that happened.
Kinda. but that's the thing, you in something for so long, what do you do when you get out?
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Go be a real estate agent, I think, is the pipeline,
just
right?
Getting a pub, I guess. Lots of football.
Yeah, I suppose.
But look, I hope everything goes well for him. I hope it's not as bad as it sounds, and everything works well. So, but. Look, Storm are in trouble. They're in a lot of trouble. They're only not last because there's one team that hasn't won anything at all yet.
The players legitimately just look lost.
Yeah, I know.
None of them have any answers. And it's not a good look for the leadership group of this team, I think, to not be able to at least get something going. Cameron Munster especially has been really, really disappointing.
He's trying hard, but he's behind a pack that is not winning.
No, that is true.
And it's very hard for halfbacks to do anything, or 5'8" to do anything, unless your pack is actually going forward.
This game was really, really good in terms of indicating that the depth at Melbourne is not good. Because Lasati was on the field, they were actually doing pretty well. They were leading, or at least tied, and then as soon as he gets off, they lose so much mongrel on that side of the field, and immediately they just lose the ruck, and the Dolphins steamroll them in that final 15 minutes. So that's a really good way of showing that Melbourne have major squad problems. So maybe it's not a coaching problem.
Maybe, but that's once again. If you're down on troops with injuries and stuff, it's also hard, right? Like I said, losing Wishart
hurts.
They don't lose by that much if he plays the whole game.
They score more points with him on the field, no doubt.
But and then without, like I said, without Coates, they're without Katoa, they're without Tino, not Tino. Kamika, my apologies.
Tui.
They're without Tui. So they're missing a few big names at the moment. Tui will hopefully be back in the not too distant future. He's in training and stuff like that. So hopefully that scare that he had isn't a permanent thing.
Yeah, that's that. On the flip side, I suppose, much needed win for the Dolphins.
Yeah,
they really needed something to right the ship. This was good for them.
Melbourne seem to be that team at the moment.
I guess the thing is Jack Bostock.
He came back and was very good.
In very good fashion.
Yeah.
Why that one try that he scored where he just went all the way across the field and beat everybody. And if you want to look at Joe Chan on that play, you'll see why I think he's awful and why they need Lasati on the field so badly.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was excellent. I'm very, very happy to see him back. Obviously, former Rookie of the Year, which
probably shouldn't have been, but that's okay.
I like him. I think he's a good player. He was always. I think the plan for him long term was to be a center anyway, because that's what he was in reserves. But this guy who's 2 meters tall and can jump was going to be a winger for at least a period of time here. And then with Avarillo out, they have a perfect excuse to chuck him in his preferred position, and he kills it. So, good for them. Finifuyaki continues to wreck house. If he's not picked for Origin...
Isn't Bostock just like Farnworth?
A little
They're
bit.
kind of similar.
That's a great centre pairing, isn't it? Good grief.
Pretty scary.
Yeah.
If they can put it together.
Yeah.
They could lose a couple of players to Origin.
If Fuyaki doesn't get picked for Origin, Slater's got rocks in his head.
There's something wrong.
Because he is the form second rower.
Oh, absolutely.
Right now. Like, there's nobody else who's even close right now.
I mean, he scored a try. Admittedly,
through 3 people.
Admittedly,
one of them was Farbongo, who's a third
Melbourne
of his size.
really didn't do very much to try and stop him. It was like
But yeah,
whatever.
He was really good. Obviously, goes without saying, Herbie Farnworth, 250 metres, just standard for the best centre in the NRL.
I thought Selwyn Cobbo ran quite well.
He was good. I thought this was his best game of the year by a long shot.
He was strong, and he didn't shy away from some work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Izzy Katoa still ran quite a lot as well for a halfback.
He runs the ball a fair bit.
Oh, to be fair, he is Polynesian. They do that. They're just, they aren't scared of anything. Look at Farlongo. He's tiniest person in the universe, and he just runs hard all the time.
They're finally getting troops back, right? They've got Max Platt back. He's done wonders for them in the middle of the field. He's such a great defender. They got Kurt Donahue back for this game as well. Another really solid
Tom
defender.
Gilbert was a bit quiet.
Well,
only 50 minutes.
He only played 34 minutes because he came off the bench. So, I think they're managing him fairly well. I'm not surprised that they gave a few more minutes to people like Ray Stone in this game. Especially because, the way the scoreline ended up and all that. So, huge win for the Dolphins. Maybe they can actually get some momentum out of this.
I guess we'll see. That's their Achilles heel momentum. They don't have
they're not consistent.
Yeah.
Speaking of not consistent, or maybe consistently terrible, why do I ever have faith in the Titans? Every time I pick the Titans to win something, I want you to slap me because I am sick and tired of this. Whoops. Hello.
Well, we lost our microphone.
The microphone's gone.
You can't hear us anymore.
It should be fine. Stay there. Okay. Everything's all right. Seems all right.
Yeah.
Cool. That's pretty indicative of how this game went for the Titans, I think.
Yeah.
They were just terrible.
Very bad.
They were so bad. How?
Yeah.
How were they so bad? I do not understand it. It's crazy to me. The one good thing about this game is that Hannah got pissed off at the squad and is going to make some changes. So that's better than what Des Haslam was doing.
Yeah.
Immediate improvement.
2 mean fantasy numbers.
I hate you.
Please stop.
But yeah, the Titans are just frustrating. Outside Jaden Campbell, there's nothing. Arama Howe is Jeremiah Nene. He is bad. He played...
Philip Sammy tries...
Here you go. He played 50 minutes, ran the ball once.
Yeah, that's not...
That's horrible.
But to be fair, people have to pass it to him as
and
well.
also missed 7 tackles.
That's not
in
good.
50 minutes. That's bad. He was awful.
He started out so well.
Well, he just kept scoring tries.
Yeah, I suppose.
So yeah, he's bad. People who aren't bad. Cooper Bye, he's fun. I like him. I hope they give him
tries
minutes.
hard.
He's been a little bit underwhelming.
He
and Tino have both been pretty slow.
22 for 216 is not bad.
It's a lot of runs. I'll give him that. Jaden Campbell always tries his damnedest.
Yeah.
I'm liking this Oliver Pascoe kid. He looks like he brings a lot out of dummy half, more than Sam Verrills does anyway.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see how that goes moving forward.
Loaded okay coming off the bench, I suppose. 124 metres, not
just
too bad.
Meh. Fayamani got hurt, so not much you can take out of him. Just a bunch of blur.
Yeah, it's not great.
I feel bad for them.
I don't, because they suck.
I feel bad for them because they suck. They can't even accidentally be good.
They were against Parramatta.
Yay. It's just bad with Parramatta, I guess.
They were good against a team that had no one in it.
The Raiders are sneakily kind of in good form. They've won 3 of their last 4. So...
And Matt Timmick decided to...
And who decided to, throw them out the baby with the bathwater? I think they're going to be in the top 8 at the end of the year.
If they do, I tell you what, Ethan Sanders has been...
He's been excellent.
He's getting better and better. He's improving week on week, and it's really, really
even
good
without
to see.
Strange there, he was actually quite good.
Yeah, I was very, very impressed.
Yeah.
But, all they need to do is give the ball to Simi Sasangi, apparently, and he will wreck house. My word! What is happening?
Doesn't matter where you put him either, apparently.
I'm glad I got him into my team before this game.
He's so great. 2 tries, 150 meters. He was excellent in this game. I love watching him play.
He's a good player.
Dane Laurie, sneakily one of the best signings of this past off season. He's been really, really versatile for them.
He is. He's a pretty good sub.
He's a good footballer.
Yeah.
I feel bad that he got stuck at the Tigers. Was it the Tigers? And then the Panthers.
Panthers, yeah.
Yeah, just a whole lot of. It's good for him. Corey Horsburgh's been great. I thought Joe Tarpany's been really good. So just, the Raiders doing things. Matt Timoko was back.
And that was without Hudson Young.
Still without Hudson Young, yes. So
or
Noah Martin, or Zach Hoskin. Rolling out of
Matt Timoko, 324.
Yeah, he had his best game.
That's insane.
He had his best game in a very, very long time. Having him and Sasangi on the field is terrifying.
They're the same player. Sasangi's a bit bigger, but yeah.
So yeah,
they ran hard.
Awesome. Good job.
Well done, Raiders.
Good job, Raiders.
Keep
what
going.
happens when Xavier Savage is healthy? I assume he just kicks Jed Stewart out.
I imagine Jed goes. He has been okay without being anything amazing.
But yeah, watch this space on the Raiders. They could make a little bit of noise in the origin period, especially, because who do they lose? Horse, maybe.
At the most.
At the most.
Oh, Hudson Young.
Hudson Young will definitely go.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Yeah.
They could definitely rack up a few wins and easily find themselves in 6th over the next month or so. So, keep an eye on them. Don't keep an eye on the Titans.
If they're going to
fight, if you value your time on this earth.
They're going to now fight Melbourne and the Dragons for last place.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Speaking of possibly last place, the Parramatta Eels.
Oh, wowzers. How bad are they going?
They kept this close for a decent amount of time, to be fair.
Look, they're always going to fight hard. They just don't have any polish.
Yeah.
Because they're missing
everybody.
Nearly everyone. Literally. Moses is trying to hold them together with sticky tape.
I'm going to get this out of the way because it pissed me off on Monday when I read this. Jackson Ford. I'm going to read out his stat line here. So Jackson Ford played 71 minutes, scored a try, ran for 180 meters, had 2 offloads, 50 tackles with only 1 miss. Precisely 0 Dally M points.
What?
Ronald Volkman let in 4 tries, and he got 2. I am comfortable in saying that the NRL are going to bludgeon the Dally M medal to Nathan Cleary's neck. It is his now, because they do not want to give it to a forward.
And he still hasn't won one yet.
Yeah, well, that's exactly why they're doing it. It's we're sick of Nathan Cleary not having one. We're going to make him have one. This is ridiculous. This is so dumb.
There were definitely points there for him. He should have got at least 2, maybe 3.
There were 3 people in this game that got 3 votes.
Yeah.
That's them saying, that's the voters being told, don't give any to Jackson Ford, find somebody else. So they just had no idea. I think Aaron Clark got 3 amongst some other random people. I think Dallin Watene-Zelezniak got 1. Why?
Aaron Clark, to be fair, ran 180 meters as well.
Just an absolute joke.
It's not good. That's not a good look at all.
No, not a good look. What is a good look is watching Dimitri Vaimauna play, because he might be my favourite player ever at this point. He's so good. I love watching him play so much. He's a lot of
fun too, by the way.
He's so much fun. He's great. Who else is really good? Tanner Boyd continues to just do Tanner Boyd things. Yeah. He's great. Aaron Clark, like you said, really picked it up in the past couple of weeks, I thought. Just the usuals. Fisher Harris is good. Lofty Camperera continues to be a try magnet. He has a try scoring rate of 110% or something.
I know. He scored more than he's been in.
I tell you what, if he plays a full career,
he'll
be careful, AJ. Dude.
Yeah.
He's going.
Yeah.
Especially if he's on a good team now and not the Titans. So yeah,
50-something of those tries came when he was at the Titans. This is the thing.
Yeah. Roger got hurt in this game.
Yeah. He wasn't bad though.
He's good.
He's such a good player.
He's been really good in the centres.
16 runs for 200 meters.
Yeah, he's been good.
That's not bad.
That shift to the centres has done the Warriors a world of good, I think, because it means they don't have to play Chance Nickel-Klokstad ever again.
Even Dallin, 14 for 177. That's pretty good as well.
Yeah, he was good. I just can't get over the fact that Jackson Ford got nothing for this game. That pisses me off
90 fantasy points.
90 fantasy.
But he's just, there are no other forwards doing what he is doing. Aside maybe Terrell May. No one else.
Whole game
no one else does this. And I do not understand how he doesn't get rewarded for doing what he's doing. It's ridiculous. Yeah. The Eels are also ridiculous because they're terrible.
Nothing good.
So much bad here. Riley Smith did his sternum in the first 5 minutes or whatever it was, so they had to play the world's most expensive backup hooker, Talon De Silva, for the whole game, and he was bad.
Junior Barlow tried hard.
He always does.
Yeah.
It's. Do I get to bring up Will Pinasini doing his groin? If that isn't the biggest work of irony, I've said that irony.
I am gonna hit you.
I've said that
Well,
irony is the
Pinasini.
strongest force in the universe. If that is not proof of it, I don't know what.
You do know they're not even attached to each other, right? Anyway,
Well, PNC.
your groin's on your leg. Just saying. Far out.
But yeah, Parramatta just got beat up in the middle of the field in this game, as the Warriors tend to do to most teams. But when you're starting forwards, Luca Moretti and Charlie Geimer, and Jack DeBellin,
Geimer, and he run 2 runs for 16 meters
in 34 minutes.
Massive effort by Charlie there.
Just bad all round here.
Yeah,
for the Eels. Dylan Walker's playing injured because they've run out of players. Like, so I do feel bad for Parramatta. They've been dealt such a shit hand this year.
Look, I don't hate Parramatta, but you know, too bad, I suppose. Everybody has years where you get injured.
I guess.
Talk to South Sydney from last year,
Yeah,
right?
I suppose. But yeah,
And Broncos at the moment as well. So
yeah. Well, at least the Broncos are still playing well despite being.
yeah, well, that
injured
is
all
true.
hell. And speaking of the Broncos, boy, did they make this a game!
It got probably closer than it should have.
Roosters tried to lose this.
I tell you what, if Katoni Staggs doesn't go Conor McGregor in this game, I reckon they probably win.
I don't know. I mean,
I reckon they get pretty bloody close.
they might, but that was within the last 10 minutes, or around the last 10
Because
minutes.
when he went off, it was 30-24, and they'd scored 4 tries in 15 minutes. They were winning everything.
That's because they were getting every single call known to man.
Penalty Broncos.
It was penalty Broncos all the time.
Was it really that bad?
Yes, it was.
They conceded 9 penalties and only had 5 go to them. What are you talking about?
Yeah, all those 5 happened in the last 10, 15
They had
minutes.
9 set restarts go against them.
Yeah.
What do you mean all the calls were going Brisbane's way? That's a load of hooey.
No,
You
in
just
the last,
can't accept the fact that they're a good football
in the last
team.
Also,
30 minutes it wasn't that way.
Wasn't Victor Radley put on a report like 3 separate times?
Twice.
Oh,
For 2 high tackles.
Hold on. What were the on reports?
3-2.
3-2. Were all 3 of them Victor Radley?
2 of them were Victor Radley. I don't know who the third one was.
Yeah. How? I'm fine with him not getting sinned in. To be perfectly clear. But the fact that he didn't get anything for the match review committee is a farce.
The thing is, okay, let's have a look. What do they look at? They look at force and possible injury. None of those could happen with the way those tackles went. He didn't even get put on report for that one that he led with his head.
No.
So
Was it hip drop? The first one?
I don't think so. He was on the ground.
Appy Coruscant got sinned in for the exact same thing. Cody Nikorima got sinned in for the exact same thing.
No, I think
The only difference is that no one got hurt from Victor Radley's one.
Which is kind of insane to me, because
Victor's quite a bit bigger than the others.
If your ability to stay on the field is based on the weakness of someone else's joints, that's bad process.
I just think it was. He didn't do very much to the guy's ankles because most of his weight was already on the ground before he even touched the ankle. So I think if that happens, they shouldn't even be on report. Because that's not a hip drop.
We say this every time. Just want consistency.
Oh, yeah, it's never going to happen.
That's almost the same thing that Cody Nikorima did. And he got 3 weeks because Mitch Kenny's leg is weak. Like, it's frustrating.
2 things.
Okay.
A, we do have consistency. They were consistently bad.
Consistently inconsistent.
Yeah.
It's still
And
consistent.
2, A and 2. And
That
2,
works.
I'm surprised Victor Radley didn't get sin bin because it's Victor Radley and the refs.
He had to get one go his way, right? He's had an entire career of referees hating him.
Yeah, I know.
He got 3 sin bins in 3 games in like 2022. It's crazy.
He gets sin bin twice in the same game on multiple occasions. It's
He's
hilarious.
like Dylan Napa, right? I mean,
Yeah, that's a good one. Dylan Napa is a great comparison.
Yeah.
Both Roosters.
Both Roosters
too.
as well,
Hilarious.
yes.
So maybe the whole Roosters get penalised more than everyone else thing is just because their players are ill-disciplined. But in the first half of this game, they weren't.
My word.
That was terrifying, that first half.
They were scary, right?
crap. But they still can't play a full 80 minutes of football.
Yeah, that's the concern for... They're winning.
Yes, but they're winning playing half a game.
Apart from the one where they beat the whoever, who was the Parramatta?
Dragons.
The Dragons by 1 million.
But that always happens on Anzac Day.
The
Yeah.
Dragons terrible.
It's a tradition. I guess if I want to be really optimistic from a Roosters point of view, Trent Robertson knows when to get his teams going when it comes to the finals. This could just be him keeping them low until they need to kick it on. And if this is them playing at like
Average
75% strength, the rest of the league should be scared because that first half was so
That was incredible.
imposing.
Yeah.
So be careful.
They were really, really good.
Is my
right?
advice.
And look, the Broncos playing with half a team also hold your heads up. Really, I mean,
can we? We're going to keep saying this. Tom Duffy is just the inverse Tom did, and he is going to be a legend. Good job, Cowboys. It's a solid for you giving us Tom Dean. You can get Tom Duffy. It's good.
and Tom's.
Yeah. With one of the strangest and most terrifying rugby league injuries, Dean Mariner with compartment syndrome
From a bad bruise.
from a cork, essentially.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's like buildings falling on you and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's stuff that happens when you're in like a car crash and
Yeah.
you're stuck for 2 hours, not being hit really hard. He could have lost his leg.
It was
That's
close.
man.
Apparently it was really close.
So you know, I do a huge.
So he's out indefinitely,
I
obviously.
think it was Royal Albert he went to. Full credit to the staff there. Excellently done. But yeah, just the Broncos are better when Adam Reynolds isn't playing because he went off, and Reece Walsh is the best for some reason. He is good. I'm sick and tired of you saying he's not good. He is the best attacking weapon possibly in the entire league, bar Latrell Mitchell. Both players you hate because they're good.
No, both players I hate because they're cocky little turds.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No,
Well,
I'm
he is
sorry.
a bit.
Latrell Mitchell acts like he's the main character, and Reece Walsh is just...
I'm so
annoying.
no. I'm sick and tired of you doing this every week when you cannot admit that Reece Walsh has had a good game. He has had a good game for about the last 6 months straight.
He was pretty rocks in this game as well.
No.
Yeah, he made a number of errors.
That was the entire team in
Check
that
the
first half.
check the error count. Check the error count.
2.
Still.
That's not much. But
Yeah,
like
but they were
everybody else,
at crucial times, and he was grumpy with himself when he did it.
Carapani won, Staggs won, Mariner won, Mam won, Willison won, Carrigan won, Jaden Hunt won. I don't see you complaining about any of them.
Funnily enough, one is less than 2.
He does have you there.
Also, but I guess if you want to be uber pedantic on a per touch basis, he's probably better with errors than any of those guys.
Like from man,
How,
I suppose.
how many times did Jaden Hunt touch the ball?
Who knows? Don't say that.
How many times? 9. Reece Walsh had 44. So one every what 22 versus one every 9.
They depend on
Is that
the
receipts?
That's receipts.
How many
yes.
mistakes did Corey Pakes make?
Well, he's a hooker, so they touch the ball more than anybody, and most of his is just passing.
They didn't make any mistakes.
That's true. But yeah,
Reece Walsh is overrated.
Look,
Pat Carrigan's really good.
Pat Carrigan's
We can go
good.
there. Pat Carrigan's
Yeah.
really damn good.
And he'll be the lock for Queensland unless he
Why
gets injured.
are they playing Xavier Wilson on the edge and Jack Gazewski in the middle?
I think they've lost their marbles.
I think Michael Maguire's gone insane because why don't you just swap
those around.
play
Yeah.
a middle in the middle and an
edge on the edge.
Instead, you have to do some weird Salvador Dali logic to try and justify this.
The melting clock.
Yes, exactly. Gam Chibasaki's bad. He's been really
He's
poor.
lost his
setup-
mojo, right?
What's the center pairing for Queensland going to be? Jackson Persia and Tom Chester.
Oh no, I hope
I mean-
not. It should be Dane Gagai and
He's 1,000,000 years old.
who cares?
Robert Toya, maybe.
Yeah, Bob,
Toya will probably
Bob
get
will
a
be
go.
there. It's a
Yeah.
matter of who the other guy
It
is.
could
Jackson
be Purdue.
Persia.
No, I prefer it be Chester than Purdue.
Yeah.
Purdue, if they run Jackson Purdue out and he's matched up against Latrell Mitchell, the Blues are going to score 90 points.
No. Latrell Mitchell's not that good.
We can talk about a game in literally 5 minutes that says you're bloody wrong.
Yeah, who are they playing though?
Newcastle.
Notice how I
And they
said
lost.
he wasn't that good. I never said he wasn't good. I don't think he's that bad.
Have you seen Latrell Mitchell when he plays Origin? He turns into a different beast. If he becomes a different beast from what he is
was
now,
bad in Origin last year.
Here's the thing. He could turn into a worse version of the beast.
Well, to be fair, there is a big gap between where he is and the bottom because he is playing on a level hitherto undreamt of for his career.
Shakespeare.
For him, yeah.
It's just ridiculous. But yes.
Did you just say hitherto undreamt of?
Oh, shut up, you. But yeah, the Broncos, they should be pretty happy with how this game played out because they got really damn close.
They
and
did. And then Katoni Staggs was stupid.
He's also
because he
cocky.
hasn't done that in a long time.
Staggs is also cocky.
No, he's not. He's just good. You think everybody who's good is cocky? That's the problem.
The
Tom Dearden's not cocky,
house thing.
Tom Dearden doesn't have a personality.
but he's good, so he's not cocky.
You want people to
Probably
be
the only person in the Cowboys that you class as cocky.
How are you 15? How are you 15 with the sports opinions of a 70-year-old? That's you think, oh, they need to be all gentlemanly and shake hands after every tackle. You can't show emotion as a footballer. You are so just boring when it comes to players being people. That's cool.
No, it's not.
Yes, it's
arrogant.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay, counts. But he's allowed to do that when the Dolphins literally can't beat them.
Well, yeah, that's the Roosters. And he did that to the Cowboys for some reason.
He only does that in Queensland derbies. That's the whole point.
And the Cowboys are based up in Townsville. He still did that to us.
It was at Suncorp.
And it's usually the Brisbane derby that he does that.
I'm going insane.
Because it is the team of the battle, the two teams that are in Brisbane. The Cowboys are 2,000 k north of them.
1,400.
Same thing.
This is stupid.
Let's move on. Brisbane played very well for a team that has been hit by injury.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy in saying that Brisbane are probably...
And the Roosters are scary.
For one half of football a game.
And that's apparently all they need at this point.
And that's enough when you're playing a team that is...
And Daniel Tupou became third outright try scorer.
Yes.
Nice,
please give Daniel Tupou the appreciation he deserves after he retires. Because he has been so consistent.
Yeah. I mean, he's only there because of a freak of nature called Alex Johnston who's ahead of, and of course, the original dude.
Yeah.
Ken Irvine.
Yeah, both the Rabbits.
Yeah.
That's going to suck as a Roosters player. Like, you're behind two Rabbits.
Yeah.
The highest
You get ahead of a Storm player, however.
And speaking of the Rabbitohs, this game was on cocaine. What in the world? What a dumb game of football.
I'll just say I tipped Newcastle. So, well done.
I tipped Souths, but I did say that Newcastle definitely had a shot because everybody is back. They are...
And Kalen Ponga was very good.
Well, gee, it's amazing what happens when you have an attacking-minded coach with a bunch of attacking weapons.
Yeah.
Kalen
Ponga was excellent. Bradman Best was very good.
He's really good. Dylan Brown is proving that might be a really damn good signing.
He runs a lot.
Yes. He's very, very good. Of course, the week after I finally give up on Trey Mooney being good, he just becomes the best forward possibly of the entire week. What a dumb, 150 meters. He scored 2 tries, 5 tackle breaks, 32 tackles, no misses. Good job, I guess. Thank you. Thank you for that.
But yeah, look, it was a game that
happened.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Is Greg Marju good or bad? I do not know.
I think he's pretty good.
I think he's allergic to diving like Braden Burns is.
But
he just beats 4 people every time he scores.
He's 105
He's just strong enough to just push everybody off and score anyway.
He's heavier than Murray Taulagi.
Yeah, and
he's like 5'8".
Yeah, he's 5'9" and a bit, and he is 108 kilos or something. Is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I think I've talked about this before with regards to Origin. If Kalen Ponga puts together 3 good weeks, he could be there.
Yeah, boo Reece Walsh. Get him out of there.
Do you want the Broncos to be good or no? Because if you want the Broncos to be good, you keep him in there, and then he goes ham. So...
I don't want him to be good.
The Broncos?
Yeah.
So you want Reece Walsh playing Origin?
No, I want him on the 20th man so he doesn't get on the bench.
He can be in the squad and just watch and say, "Hi, Kalen, how are you going?"
Yeah, okay.
Look, Kalen was good.
Yeah,
in this game, he was excellent. and he's got a good kicking game, and he's a goal kicker, and he's got everything.
Well, let's think. We've known that he's a good footballer for a very long time. He just hasn't been healthy.
Mm-hmm.
If he's healthy for the rest of this season,
so strong through the hips, man. People
So
try
good.
to tackle and he just busts through. It's just crazy.
yeah, you miss a tackle on him.
He's a lot bigger than you give him credit
Oh,
for. as well.
he's a large man.
They had a picture of him standing next to Walsh, and he dwarfed Walsh.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
So look,
Well, Walsh is very tall.
this is the attacking ceiling we all thought could happen when Justin Holbrook came in with all of these weapons. I don't like the 38 points on the other end. Their defense was terrible.
Can I caveat that with it was a game of two halves because the wind.
The wind, yes, the wind does do things.
The wind was probably a 12 to 16 point wind.
Actually,
So-
it was a 4-point win because that's the amount of points that Latrell Mitchell missed because he missed kicks.
And nothing.
That first
One of
mistake
these kicks was horrendous.
It
He
was
has that in him, doesn't he?
I think he
bad.
must have kicked the ground.
That was a Cameron Munster
But
level.
it went,
conversion.
missed the goalpost by 20 meters.
But yeah, you know what? The hell yeah, Knights. Good
Yeah.
job, guys.
Well done.
Can we put up the clip of that Cameron Munster field goal, conversion attempt, where it missed it by 15 meters, and just say that was exactly the same?
You could do a Latrell Mitchell where he kicks it under the crossbar
Cameron,
as well.
To be fair, you could also do Latrell Mitchell where, on multiple occasions, he just beats 5 people to score tries, which is just a weekly occurrence now. He is... It's him and Herbie running the best centre in football right now. I think because for as much as the Rabbits lost, he was really good.
He was good. Alex Johnson was good.
Alex, so this fun stat: Alex Johnston has more try assists than the entire Bulldogs spine.
That's kind of scary. And Matt Duffy. Man, what is happening?
What a great!
The guy's a million years old.
Guys,
Why is
he is white.
What a wonderful throwback! Just
222 meters.
Great month of football for when Jay Gray is back. That was a fun time. I miss him.
Go Matt Duffy.
I can't wait for the Dragons to give him a bunch of money to come back again, even though they've already got Scott Drinkwater.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Be funny.
Well, I mean, the Dragons.
But yeah, their attack is great. We know this, but this is the second game they've had like this year.
A lot of points scored against them,
and one of those ones where they just come out of the gate and look like they don't care, because this is exactly what happened against the Raiders. And you know what? They came back when they play. They play.
Oh, absolutely.
But, man, they can't be
South
doing
Sydney
this.
just the Brisbane Broncos.
Yeah, without all the injuries.
Yeah. They're not
They
playing one
swapped
half of
places
football
from
and
last year. The Roosters, actually. So, but yeah, it's Latrell Mitchell and friends at this point.
You can stop that now. We understand you don't like him. We can stop.
Good.
He's been playing well this year.
I agree with the fact that he is good. He's just.
I feel like he hasn't been the way you're describing him for a couple of years.
He still has one or two moments that he probably shouldn't do. I think there was one a couple of weeks back where the ball was completely out over the dead ball line.
I know which one you're talking about. And yes, that's
those sort of things aren't really necessary.
But if you're
going to
ping every player that does that, you're going to be pinging a lot of people.
I don't think there's that many that actually do it that blatantly. I think it can happen when they're trying to dive for the ball, but he wasn't even trying to dive for the ball. He just said,
I think sometimes it happens when people are trying to waste time.
The ball was going out over the dead ball line.
But in terms to stall to let the defensive line get set for the quick tap. That happens.
I don't think it was though, because he was actually chasing it fast, and then he stopped over the dead ball line, and then Latrell gave him a shove. It was that wasn't necessary. Other players have done it. Don't get me wrong.
Also, to the Rabbits' credit, they had to reshuffle because Jack White broke his arm.
Yeah, literally.
So they moved Tallis Duncan out there for a bit. Discovered that was a really, really bad idea, and then brought what's his name, Wyler Graham Taufa on, and then put Tallis Duncan back in the second row, and they scored 1 billion points.
Yeah. So he's not a
think about that. Yeah, no. Keon's pretty good. I like Keon.
He played pretty well.
So well, like I said, it's the Latrell Mitchell show right now, and the Cody Walker trying to beat people up show. That was really dumb at the end of the game from him.
All it did was get the Knights downfield somewhat.
Yeah.
To finish the game.
I tell you what.
Oh no, that's right.
That was
right. Tap and walk.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's all you needed.
Yeah.
I tell you what though, Latrell got pretty damn close at the end there. For that try in the corner with 20 seconds left. He got close.
I will admit, that finish he had in the corner was really good.
He's been good. I've been saying this.
He's just,
I haven't said
it's just an odd shape.
They needed 6 people to stop him. And
He's
to their credit, they did. But
an
like,
odd shape. He's big in the belly.
He's a pear.
he is Andrew Fafita
He
if
is.
he could pass and kick the ball.
Yeah.
And we know how good Andrew Fafita was.
He's a
Yeah,
pear.
he's got
Latrell
no legs.
Mitchell is the shape of a pear.
Yeah, he is. He's like a fat belly, but he's still managing to
It's like
help South.
It's like
win
if
games.
Andrew Fafita and Dave Taylor had a baby. That's what Latrell Mitchell is.
Pretty sure they wouldn't be able to have a baby. They're both.
He's his brother, but faster.
And can pass the ball,
And
and
can
kick
pass
the
the
ball,
ball.
and just have all the ball skills of a fullback, but in the body of a second rower. It's
And he's
hilarious.
still relatively quick.
He's not slow.
For a guy his size, which is odd.
Sorry.
I'm amazed his legs don't break as he runs. They're skinny legs, man. I don't know how it works.
He's got JT's chicken legs.
I think
Yeah.
I think that's just, and this is not a racist thing. I think a lot of Aboriginal people have very thin legs. Their legs don't build like your Samoans and stuff who have like the massive musculature. But it doesn't stop them.
Oh,
It
no.
obviously doesn't stop them.
Obviously not.
Well, yeah, and like JT, he's Aboriginal, he had pretty skinny
Yeah.
legs.
Matty Bowen was the same.
And
thing.
Bowen,
Adam
yeah.
Carr has pretty skinny legs.
Yeah.
Car.
So
Although he bulked up a little bit
Yeah.
because he kind of had to.
Well,
His speed was leaving him, so he had to get
he had
some
to make
size.
up for it somewhere. But yeah, just the Rabbits need to not do this more often because,
Right.
I have no doubt they'll make the finals. But if they're going to put up games like this once every couple months, I will be scared every time they walk out on the field that they'll just get blown off the park in the first 40 minutes. So they need to get that.
I don't care
fixed.
how good you are. If that keeps happening, it's going to get hard to win.
It'll bite you. Well, they've lost both the games
Yeah.
that have gone like this, so they need to not do that.
Yeah.
Would be my advice.
Good advice.
Very good.
He just said that
I
don't
have no
mind
advice for
stuff.
the Tigers besides crawl into a ball and
Oh,
cry.
that was horrendous. This game was terrible.
Well, this is what happens when you lose arguably the in-form halfback while scoring a try.
Just look at his shoulder.
It might be the longest stretch of healthy football that Adam Dewey has ever had. So,
Now he's out for a bit.
now he's out for 6 weeks.
Yeah, something like
Dislocated shoulder. That sucks. And they were already down on troops, so that doesn't really help all that much.
In the game for a bit, Taylor May scored a good try.
Yeah, he did. He's all right. I like Taylor May. He's all right. Just a bunch of meh.
Not a lot.
Not a lot here to talk about for the Tigers, really. I mean, Terrell May's still doing stuff, and Alex Twal is Alex Twal.
Oh, that's pretty.
But that's a weekly occurrence now. Just Alex Twal.
Lila ran a few.
Luke Laulilii. Yeah,
He ran well, but
he's fine. His defense needs work, though.
Taylor May, 9 runs for 160 metres.
Alex Twal, 62 tackles.
Yeah, well, when
He's
you don't have
just
the ball, you're going to make tackles.
He's just a beast, isn't he?
Yeah.
I love Alex Twal. He's
very
awesome.
fit.
But yeah, so just not much here for the Tigers. There's not really much to talk about for the Sharks here. They played a team that was really bad and
Yeah.
took advantage of that, which I guess is what you need to
You have to
do.
do.
As a team that is underperforming, in my opinion, they do need to get the wins where they can. Anthony Blake finally did a thing, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not
Once
much.
again, it was against a team that was
Terrible.
not going great.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. So
I'm still not rating Cronulla until I see them do this against a good team.
Well, you're not going to get 70% possession in a half very often.
No.
So don't say, oh, we're finally good because we beat the Tigers by 40. Just pay attention to the circumstances of the game, Craig.
It was like Gold Coast couldn't be jumping up and down that they beat Parramatta by 40 for
Exactly.
the same reason.
It's similar to Manly beating the Cowboys,
Yeah.
right? There's just that first half was so terrible.
Yeah.
So, I like talking about Kale Ero, though. He's pretty good. He's got hat tricks in back-to-back weeks.
That helps. I think he's catching up to people.
He's catching up to, Tom Jenkins, who
Yeah.
hasn't scored a try in 2 weeks now. What's happening there?
Yeah.
As Manly nearly beat them.
Yeah, that was a good game of football. This was probably the best game of the round. And
We'll be up there for game of the season, honestly. This was so fun to watch. This was great. Fozball might not be a meme anymore. It might legitimately be a winning brand of football. Joey
And
Walsh.
Walsh.
What a great halfback debut for him. He was stellar.
That pass.
Was
insane.
That was awesome. I'd say, yeah,
Fake out the back.
it's great. And you know what? It's good because it'll put pressure on Luke Brooks' jersey as well.
yes,
So,
he's bad.
he has to look over his shoulder for this guy who took it to Penrith Like, to be fair, he got thrown to the wolves and
I
came
guess
out fairly unscathed.
maybe that's a good thing because you've never played them. You don't have any expectations of them. You go out and just play your game of football.
I guess that didn't work for Cade Reed against the Roosters though, because they did lose by 50. So, but you know what? You're right. Just I could wax lyrical about Joey Walsh in this game for ages. He was so good, and you know the idea of give Homole Olakau'atu the ball as much as possible is still working. He is ridiculous.
He is Manly's cheat code.
Well, he is just the most physically gifted player.
Right.
Maybe in the entire league at this point.
It's annoying.
It's just frustrating. He's 180 meters with 4 tackle breaks, 41 tackles with no misses. Just nuts from him. He's great. If he's not playing Origin, Laurie Daly's got rocks in his head.
Well, we already know that he does.
Oh, yeah, so maybe, who knows.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was excellent. I expected a little bit more out of Tolu Kola at fullback because past form tells us he's really good when he's back there. But maybe it's just a function of
Penrith being the best
playing Penrith, and getting an HIA never helps.
That doesn't help, no.
But yeah, they've got some good. Ethan Bullimore continues to be one of the most underrated forwards in the league. He's excellent. I love watching him.
I don't think anybody picked them to get this close to Penrith.
No, I didn't. I had Penrith winning by like 20 points.
Yeah, I thought Penrith were going to come to.
So this is, like I said, if it was respectable, it's a win. This should count for 3 wins. This was amazing.
Unfortunately, you can say it counts as a win, but it doesn't give you 2 points in the competition.
But it's a really, really good, I guess, indictment of the style of football that Manly are playing right now and how conducive it is to clearly, possibly long-term success against contenders. So
they're playing
keep
really,
it up,
really,
man. This is
playing
the story.
really well. I don't like Manly, but you are playing really well.
This is the story of the year right now. This is amazing for Manly. I feel happy for them. They finally got
their first loss in 5 weeks, so they've done pretty well.
They've done very well. Penrith win. Yep. Hooray!
Yay!
In other news,
the sky is blue.
Yeah, exactly.
Sky's black right now.
Sky's actually blue now. It's not grey for like 6 months at a time now. Hooray! Sunshine in Queensland.
Because it's not summer anymore.
But yeah, just the standard fare here for Penrith. I thought Blaise Talangi was really good. He had a pretty good game.
He ran. I saw him get tackled, and they pulled his pants like halfway down. All you saw, he was running with his budgies on basically for 10 meters.
Yeah, but it is standard fare, right? Nathan Cleary continues to be amazing. Isaiah Yo is Isaiah Yo. No, it's just the usuals for Penrith.
And Moses Leota go.
8 for 69 in 40 minutes.
Not great.
But I don't think they really needed to.
Isaiah Papali'i's good.
Yeah, he continues to just be serviceable back there. Like I said, Tom Jenkins hasn't scored a try in 2 weeks, so I think Dave Brown might be safe.
I don't think he's going to. How many did he do? 30-something?
38 in 16 games.
There's no chance that's happening.
But yeah, so
they need to start doing triples.
I don't know what else to say about Penrith other than they maybe should have won this game by more, but again, that's probably more to do with Manly than it is to do with them.
Yeah, because Penrith weren't horrible. Their stat line shows that they were pretty good.
They had 55% of the ball. Like, they outran Manly by 500 meters. They only missed 14 tackles. Like, that's conducive to more than a 2-point win, only because Ruben Garrick's kicking radar is off. So, maybe a little bit of concern there for Penrith that they should have won this game by more. But again, just Manly were so annoying to play against, I think is the correct term.
I thought it was a funny attempt at a 2-point field goal by...
It fell 5 meters short.
It was about 10 meters.
It was such a stupid setup for a 2-pointer as well. I don't know why. If they were going to go to Walsh, why'd they go to Brooks first?
Yeah, I
don't know. They didn't just give it to Garrick. I feel like he could kick one. He's got a big boot.
He probably could, yeah.
So yeah, just, keep it up, Manly.
Good effort.
I'm rooting for you.
But Penrith keep winning.
Penrith do keep winning. Hooray.
Yay.
That's round 9? Round 9 in the books. Better round. Happy it was a better round. We're moving on to round 10. Origin auditions, I think, officially begin this week, I want to say. So I guess we will see how a few of these guys go. And there's a few Origin smokies in this first game, where the Dolphins are going to play the Bulldogs at Suncorp. So a bit of a slot fest this game might be. Big a couple of interesting additions for the Dolphins. Like a Jeremy Marshall-King sitting on the extended bench as he's hoping to return from a lower leg injury, if I remember correctly. He's been out for a while, and we know how important he is. Also, Cody Nikorima sitting on the bench, still returning from suspension, so they think Brad Schneider is a better option at 5'8", which is pretty sad for Cody Nikorima at this point.
That's not true, just saying. But you know,
they get to keep Jack Bostock in the centres, and all of these Max Platt is still there, so, you know...
Morgan Knowles is still there. Woo! Woo! Go Morgan.
He can give away 8 penalties again. But yeah, so that's the Dolphins. For the Dogs, Harry Hayes is back from suspension. That's good. They just need to try and find something to get their offense going. They've got Sean O'Sullivan in jersey 15. So I am intrigued to see if he might come into the game at some point.
I'm tipping the Dolphins.
Alico Lassini Jones, still a great name. Yeah, I'll... part of me for the Dogs is almost kind of like how I feel about Melbourne, where something tells me they're going to turn it around at some point. I just don't know when. I think I will tip the Dolphins, simply because the Dogs' defense isn't what it used to be, and if the Dolphins do their weekly 20 minutes of good offense, they could score 20 points, and that might be enough to win this game. So
because the Bulldogs can't.
I'll give the Dolphins the edge.
Yeah, I think the Dolphins win at home.
Let you.
The Dolphins win.
Dolphins. That's
3 for the Dolphins. Okay,
which means the Bulldogs will win.
Probably.
Opening up Friday is a game that's going to end 60-0.
Could very easily do that.
So the Roosters are going to play the Titans at Gosford. So why not? For the Roosters, a couple of outs. Lindsay Collins is out, and Mark Nwangani Tawasi is out. The syndesmosis, the buzzword of rugby league.
The high ankle sprain.
So he's out for a few weeks, which means we get possibly the feel-good story of the year in Cody Ramsey starting on the wing. How good is that, man?
You could see in his interview afterwards how much it meant to him. He was great. Very emotional.
I'm happy he's back because he's a good footballer.
I think he's very good.
He's good. Was it ulcerative colitis? Which
it
is
was something. He lost part of his bowel.
Just yikes, man. But yeah, good to see him back. I hope he has a good one. Outside that, you get Spencer Leniu, who is possibly the least effective 800k a year player of all time. Just he's doing nothing. But he's starting at prop because Collins is out, and then you get Taylor Lasalu returns on the extended bench. Yay! Please bring him in. I love watching him. He's so good. But you know, you get the Butcher Bros and Watson and all that jazz for the Roosters. For the Titans, I brought up Josh Hannay being pissed, so he has moved some things around. Fayamani is out because he's done his MCL, so he's out for a month. So we get Jensen Toma-Powell on the wing. They've moved Jaden Campbell to 5'8" to let Zane Harrison take the reins at halfback, which is interesting.
It's definitely a move.
Certainly a move. Cleese Haas is starting. Oliver Pascoe is now the starting hooker. Chris Randall is starting on the edge, and Cooper Byes at lock because Arama Howe's on the bench, and Mo's on the bench, and Curtis Morin's on the bench, and now Josh Paxton is there as well.
I have to get rid of Arama Howe.
I've gotten rid of him. I've moved him to Cooper Bye immediately. Sam Verrills is also on the bench. Lachlan Elias is out, so Bodie Sharpley, whoever that is.
They don't even have a picture.
Exactly. So the Titans have moved stuff around, but it kind of feels like shuffling deck chairs against a Roosters team that could score 40 in the first half of this game. I will be picking the Roosters, and if they find a way to lose, I will be more than shocked.
Yeah, they're not going to lose this.
I will take a shower fully clothed. That's what I would
amazingly bad.
Well, we don't have a pool, so I thought I'd do the next best thing.
No, the Roosters are going to win, and it's not going to be close.
The Roosters are going to win. The Titans will score a couple of tries late to make it look better, but it's going to be like 40-14 or something.
Yeah, it's not going to be close.
Yeah, the Roosters will win.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident saying there's literally no way the Titans can win this game. There is no way.
They are beaten all over the park.
Literally everywhere.
Yep.
Like, even their best player is outdone by James Tedesco, so what can you do? What you can do is not watch that one and then watch this game, which hopefully will be slightly better. The Cowboys are going to play the Eels. Yay. We love the Eels. Yeah. But it's not in Darwin, so I'm scared.
I'm not.
Cowboys' only change is you get Sam McIntyre starting on the edge because Nanai is out.
Got himself injured. Yep.
That probably means you're going to see more McKaylee minutes, would be my guess, simply because he's been so effective.
He's been good.
Xavier Karras and Mason Barber are there. Kai O'Donnell somehow still exists. Caden Lars still can't find a way on the
Harrison Edwards is leaving.
Yeah, he's gone. He's in the Eels now, but he can't play in this game.
No.
That would have been hilarious. So yeah, for the Eels, a couple of changes. Riley Smith obviously out with a sternum injury, so they start Talon De Silva.
Penasini out with his groin.
So Jordan Samarani returns in the centres. They still get to run out Brian Kelly. If they don't run at him the entire night, Todd Payton deserves to be fired.
Jackson Purdue will run round him 3 times.
Apatwital is back.
Yay.
That makes me happy. Kelma Tuolangi starting on the edge is also fun. So, I am going to tip the Cowboys, which means they'll probably lose. Because that seems to be how the year goes for me. Every single time I think the Cowboys are going to win, they play like crap.
They're going to win. They're going to win, and they're going to do it because it's JT's big. He breaks the record for Cowboys.
I'm going to put $50 on him scoring a try, which means I'm going to lose $50. Because I can't land.
Are you actually going to put $50 on?
I might. We'll see. I probably won't, but I might.
Jason, he gets 295. That's the most capped Cowboy ever.
I hope he runs for like 250 meters.
I think he will. He'll be pumped up for this game.
The matchup between him and Junior Paulo is going to be amazing.
Yes.
I can't wait for it.
That'll be good.
Cowboys tentatively, I'm going to give them a 10-point win.
13 plus.
30 to 20.
This is the most exciting hooker matchup of all time. Reed Martin.
Talon De Silva. Woohoo! How good.
Is what's his face back on the bench though? Sonny Luke. Yeah,
Sonny Luke.
He has a good. I put money on him scoring.
He could,
because he's scored a couple of times, and it's always been a dash from dummy half.
Look out, Tony Martelli is back. He is a hitman, so be careful. He might put someone on
up against Thomas McKaylee, so that should be fun.
McKaylee will play more minutes than he will. Though.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see. Cowboys
13 plus.
I'm not overly sold still.
40 points to, 16.
Speaking of teams that could score 40 points, the Knights are going to play the Dragons.
They're going to score 50 points. Kalen Ponga will get 5 try assists and 3 tries.
This is a Wollongong. For the Dragons, Clint Gutherson is back, which may be good, may be bad. They've kept Cade Reed in there, which I think is good. Roll with the young fella. Jaden Sewer is gone because he's suspended, if I remember correctly. He tried to kill someone. So they get... Dylan Egan is back. That's good. I like him.
Okay.
I like Dylan Egan. So... you get the Couchman Bros and Dylan Egan and Hamish Stewart. They are not going to miss a tackle for the entire game.
So they just go on the edges and see you later.
Yeah, exactly. Anything else interesting here for the Dragons? Not really. Luch is gone, but that's
Bradman Best is going to score 2 tries.
Neither here nor there. Bradman Best, yeah. The Knights are unchanged from their win against the Rabbits last week. They should win this game by a lot because they can score a lot of points. If they don't...
And the Dragons don't know how to play football.
You're probably right.
It's like the Knights against the team of under nines.
This forward pack is a good look into the future of the Dragons, I think. Couchman, Egan, Couchman, Stewart will be how it lines up for a while. So I guess we can see how they go and just ignore that Emery Gula is here.
Poor Emery.
You know.
You nasty individual. But I don't see there is any chance of the...
Well, I can see the Dragons winning something because it's the Knights, and they're the Knights, so they can easily lose weird games, but I do think they'll win this.
I think they win this comfortably. The Dragons will be 9-0.
The imperfect
8-0, sorry.
The imperfect season rolls on.
Yeah.
This game's a lot more interesting.
Could be interesting.
Middle of the day, on Saturday, you get the Rabbits and the Sharks. This could be fun.
You say the middle of the day.
Well, it's the middle.
It's 5:30.
It's the middle of the slate. Then,
okay.
I guess. Jai Gray's back.
The second goal.
Good. That's good for them. Jai Gray's very good. With Jack White now, they push Campbell Graham into the centres. And
bum.
Ed Cossey on the wing, which actually might be a bum because he's not great. They have shifted around their spine, though. Jamie Humphries is on the bench because Ashton Ward's apparently the first choice halfback now.
Okay.
Why not?
Whatever works.
He's 2 feet tall. He's so small.
Yep.
Anything else
You'll
interesting?
fit in with Jai Gray very, very well then.
Not really. It's still, Keon's still playing. Matt Duffy's on the. This is the bench. Duffy, Hubner, Humphreys, Totola, Marmazelis,
What is that photo of Dufty?
It's inverted. That's how I have dark mode on, because I just force dark mode and everything, but some of the pictures are weird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he looks like an X-ray.
It's
But
like
yeah,
X-ray
so
with
the Rabbits lineup kind of, their only change is really in the backs, so I think they should be fine. The Sharks are unchanged.
Sharks have
completely.
3 ins and no outs. I don't know how that works.
They still, that's the
Extended
these
bench.
people's.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, the Rabbits should win this game. They should.
They should.
I don't know if they will.
But these guys haven't been good teams yet.
True. Are the Rabbits a good team?
Well, they have been.
That means the Cowboys are a good team.
No.
Yeah, you can't change that. Just
They get to
because-
roll. They get to roll out COC Patalico, who is what he is. Simi Sasangi diet, essentially, is what he is.
He's only there because of that one game against Manly once. Where
He's only there because Morgan Harper. The worst. I think the Rabbits should win this game, but
they should. But who knows?
I will
Flip
not
of
be
the
surprised
coin.
if they choke it away.
Flip of the coin. This next one is also a flip of
Speaking
no.
of flips of
I
coins,
actually think Manly might do them.
well, the Broncos are again losing everybody.
Yeah.
Their outside backs are completely destroyed.
Yeah.
So they roll out Jesse Arthur's in the centres, Josiah Karapani's on the wing, and Antonio Verhoeven is the other winger.
Bless you.
Tom Duffy gets to be their starting halfback again. Jordan Reiki returns, which is good. Preston Reiki's there. Just so many injured people. Philip Coates is on the bench for them. That's how deep. That's how. Ben Hunt's in jersey 21. Sure.
Kane Bradley is kind of hanging around.
I thought he was still on Melbourne. It shows how much I know.
Who cares?
Exactly. For Manly, Kobe Hetherington is out
Brandon Wakeham's on the bench, though. See that, right?
through injury. Now, Brandon Wakeham's starting.
Oh,
He's been starting for the past forever, I think.
Yes, I don't think he hasn't not
There.
started.
So they get to start Ethan Bullmore against
Okay.
his former club.
That's
How
not
sad.
horrible. Yeah.
Jackson Sherab gets to be on the bench now.
Jared.
Joey Walsh is to the extended.
He's
because
one letter away
Collins
from
is
being
back.
a bush.
Hopefully, we'll see a good game out of
Well,
Colin Kohler
maybe.
this week.
Jared.
I don't know who to pick in this game.
I think Manly, but I wouldn't be surprised if Brisbane spring an upset.
This is the
Manly should go in as favourites.
Well, if we know anything about the Broncos, they play well when one of Walsh or Reynolds is out. And Reynolds is, Walsh isn't. So they could win this
They-
pretty well.
They could. Look, I think if Manly keep playing like they've been playing, look, they pushed Penrith. So
Yeah.
it was very close. If they
This is
keep
going to be
playing,
interesting.
I think they can win, but I wouldn't be surprised if Brisbane. It's another flip of the coin.
Who would have
game
had
for
this
me.
bill as a heavyweight matchup, right? Who do you think?
I think Manly will probably win.
You think Manly?
And
will
this is
win?
a battle between which team Dad hates the most.
He doesn't know who to go for. He just hates the colour maroon, I think.
No, not
That's
when,
his
not when they're
favourite colour.
Queensland. I just look.
Mm.
I don't like either team mostly because 2012 and
That's 14 years ago. Grow up.
and Foz was the dude who did it. So well, it's true.
That's
And
the one that hit it. He did hit it.
and Brisbane, I just think are a pack of whiny babies, and they love themselves.
I'm
too much.
tipping.
Generations.
I'm tipping Brisbane to win this
You
game.
go for, like I said, I think it's a 50-50. And
I think Reece Walsh is going to go ham.
Right, whiny
you mean
baby.
he's going to turn into a pig?
It'd be useless
No,
because
I
he
do
already
think
is.
he always plays well when he doesn't have, with Adam Reynolds to deal with.
But he
Duff-
also
Tom Duffy knows just to give him the ball and let him make magic.
So what's going to happen with Walsh is he'll set up a try, probably score one, and
throw
kick
it-
it out on the full.
And then he'll throw an intercept to Jason Saab who goes the length of the field.
Yes.
Book that, clip that. That's going to happen.
Yeah, because look, he's a lot like someone like Drinkwater because they run into the line deep
Yes.
to throw the ball, so they're open for intercepts.
Yeah.
Both of them, they're the same player, almost.
Almost, yeah. They're pretty
Reese is
similar.
probably 5% better. You know,
Yeah, I'm tipping the Broncos because they're seemingly playing well against all the odds, and I don't see why that would stop now.
Manly are just playing well. So
Yeah, I guess. Either way, I will not
it's
be
a
surprised.
50-50.
Flip the coin.
I don't like this next game. If the
Yeah!
Tigers that showed up last week show up next week, who knows what will happen?
You know what's fun? Melbourne are favourites in this game.
what?
Now,
Yes. because the
Oh, Jerome Hughes is back.
Yeah.
That's Moses Leo is playing again.
Well, no.
He's on the bench. Okay.
So, not Manly, Melbourne. That's who I'm trying to say.
The other M1.
Melbourne, they get Jerome Hughes back, and Wishart slots straight back out because he can't play right now.
He slots right back out.
He slots into a hospital bed. Anything else interesting? Not really. I don't know whether Stanley Hewen is, but he's in jersey 18.
I think they're running out of players.
And Jack Hetherington still can't get a run. I do not understand this. This is my biggest gripe about Melbourne's squad management.
Because Jack Hetherington's a twit.
Your
I think
forwards
Bartlett should be on the team.
For at least...
Lazarus is there in the reserves. He should be playing.
For as much as like a Nelson Solomon got sin binned all the time, when he was on the field, he was very, very effective.
Yes.
Jack Hetherington is almost the same. You know what they need? They need forwards who can do something. But let's trot Joe Chan out again. I do not understand what's happening there. It's crazy to me.
Hey Joe, how much money have you paid Bellamy?
Stanley Hewen. Who is this? 182.93. He's from Ipswich.
He's a 5'8".
Apparently. That's a big 5'8".
That's pretty big.
And for the Dragons, they're losing everybody.
So, Tigers.
Yeah, that's the one. Fire out. I'm tired, man.
Bunty Afoy is in.
Yeah. Okay,
Go Bunty.
What are we looking at? Stafford Tower's out for some reason, which means Patrick Herbert's back.
For some reason.
Patrick Herbert's back, which means he's going to go ham again and be hilarious. Obviously, Adam Dewey's out, so Jock Madden's the halfback. Still Tristan Hope there. With Samuela Fainu out with a broken foot, I think it is. Sione Fainu is now their starting edge back rower, with Kai Pearce-Paul returning.
So that's a like-for-like swap.
Sione Fainu is a good footballer.
Yeah.
He could get a bit of joy here. Bunty Afoa's there. He's still got Royce Hunt. Maverick Gaia makes his first appearance there. Not much else.
No.
I don't know. I want to tip the Tigers because they did well with Madden in there while Luai was out, so I don't see why with Dewey it'd be much different. They're fairly similar. I'll give the Tigers the edge.
Tigers have the edge, but I wouldn't be surprised if somehow Melbourne Jag a win at this point.
I don't know why the Tigers aren't favourites here. What am I missing?
Melbourne.
It's in Melbourne.
Why?
I don't know. It's the only reason.
I guess
home ground advantage. Yeah.
But maybe that's not a thing against Melbourne these days.
No, not at the moment. Certainly for the Dragons.
A game that's probably going to be a lot less interesting, although it is the Raiders, so who the hell knows?
Oh, Ethan Strange is back, which helps.
The rematch of the Miracle at Mudgee. The Raiders and the Panthers playing
it's a GIO.
At GIO Stadium, not Bathurst or whatever the other one was.
Mudgee.
Was it Mudgee? I thought it was Bathurst.
It was the Miracle at Mudgee.
The Miracle at Mudgee, not the Miracle at Bathurst. My word.
Man, I gotta go to bed.
Yep.
It is, what's the time? We've been recording for 90 minutes. It's 8:30. I gotta go to bed.
8:30. Whoa.
The Raiders, they get Ethan Strange back, and they get Hudson Young back, so, they're getting pretty close to full strength. They're still rolling with Jaden Brayley as a starting lock, which, why not? This is the worst bench of all time. Paddy, Laurie, Mariota, Smithy, Stewart, Utah. They got 2 outside backs. They got a hooker. They got whatever Dane Laurie is.
A sub.
Fullback.
I guess. It's so weird. And the Panthers only lose Jack Cogger because I think he's suspended. Yeah, I think he's suspended.
Yay.
So Jack Cole is on the bench. That's the only change for them.
I think Penrith, but once again, the Raiders are the Raiders.
Oh, they got Liam Henry back. That's cool.
Woo.
I like him. He's good.
Yeah, he's alright.
Where's Kalani going? I don't know what that is.
He's going somewhere.
He's going to reserve grade.
Yes.
I do think the Panthers will win this game, but, the Raiders are weird. They could pull out some random bullshit and somehow win it.
Yes, that's
They've done it before.
Yep.
I do think the Panthers will win, though.
Yeah,
and Nathan Cleary will get 6 Dally M points for doing nothing.
That's how
Not tying his shoelaces correctly.
There we go.
Breathing.
I think that's it for me.
That's it from us.
Anything else? Anything else interesting happened in the week?
Not really.
The Boston Celtics got eliminated from the NBA playoffs. That makes me sad. And also the 76ers.
Who just got
lost to Philadelphia!
Who got pumped in the first game by the Knicks.
New York Knicks are unfair.
The Knicks just absolutely killed them, apparently. Like 20-point winners in a finals game. That's not good.
What a depressing way to end that series.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope your team does alright. Unless you're the Eels supporters.
Yeah.
Which
But
your team
I
doesn't
think,
already
you know, I don't think even you can be thinking they're going to do very well. As deluded as you generally are. It's our year this year. Yeah, no.
I thought that was the Warriors thing.
It's been Parramatta for much longer.
The Warriors get the bye this week too, so that's...
Which they will beat.
I'm going to miss watching Dimitri play now.
Yeah, well, he'll be very fresh for his next game.
Which is against someone.
Ooh, I'm glad it's against someone.
The Broncos.
That'll be a game and a half to watch.
But yeah, that's it. That's it from us, I think.
Enjoy your week. If you like
listening
to a bunch of morons talk about football.
I say at the end of next week we do
our origin teams.
I think would be the best way of doing it.
Sounds like a good idea.
Predicting origin teams?
Yes. Yeah, I think that's good. Alrighty. That's
Have
it
a great week, everybody. Like, subscribe if you like to.
Yes, we will see you. We might see you tomorrow, or I guess probably tonight because this will be uploaded on Thursday morning. I might stream the Dolphins Bulldogs game. We'll see.
It should be fun.
It should be lots of fun.
That should be a very bad game.
All right.
Enjoy.
Catch you guys.